the people out there who are millennials or older, remember back in the day we were looking for Saddam Hussein for weapons of mass destruction and didn't find any? I tell you one thing that is a weapon of mass destruction. This thing right here. I hope you don't even know what this is, but I'm sure many of you do. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Brimezus back here on the YouTube video on why vibrators are weapons of mass destruction. Before I get into that video, guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment below, guys, and tell me why you believe vibrators are weapons of mass destruction. Don't forget to cop some King Kamara Brimezus t-shirts off my websites. The link will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys more content on a regular basis. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. I had to confiscate this thing from one of the women I was dating, and the sad part is, guys, there's two camps of women for the most part in the year 2022. The vast majority of women who are on drugs, aka the vibrator, and women that don't. It's an epidemic. It's like an opioid epidemic, unfortunately, guys. Like, human beings can't do this. This is like, I wish you could feel the vibration. Maybe you guys know this is unhealthy right here. It's ridiculous. Pun intended. This thing right here, it has more horsepower than the sports cars I own. This thing could, like, it has enough power to power an airplane, a Boeing airplane. I've seen women use vibrators like these for like an hour, fully charged, and they run out of batteries. That's crazy, but these women are used to that. Every day it's like I'm losing more faith in humanity because, like, the expectation that average woman has, and I can show all kinds of proof about this, it's crazy. And I know the men can't keep up with it. I know, like, you try to capture, oh, I'm a strong man, I can just go all day. No, like, most of these dudes out here ain't having sex like that. And most of these dudes, even if they are having sex, they ain't like physically built like that. Like, if you're like a professional athlete or you're a healthy guy, I can believe maybe. Like, vibrators are like such a massive dope industry for women. Like, you'd be surprised on how many women and how young they even start using stuff like this. Like, I just had no idea. I was ignorant. When you get the girls that don't be on the vibrators, it just be a lot better over time. It's a lot better over time. It may not be like the most exciting sex, but at least you can, like, get in and get out and get on your way, like, on what you gotta do. Like, you need to, like, freaking sacrifice your whole day of plans just to have sex. That's just too much. Like, I want to be able to, like, if sex requires more effort than this for you to make me a sandwich chick, then I'm too over that, I feel like. But this machine right here has desensitized so many women across the United States that they feel like they do not need a man. It is sickening. Or their sexual standards are just so far high that it's unbelievable, you know what I mean? And here's the thing, guys. I mean, you gotta take my word for it, but I pretty much rank on the high end of maybe sexual stamina and performance. You have to take my word for it. But as for a guy, there is no better sex you're gonna have than the 15-second special. I'll give you guys some examples here. I apologize for my audience that are not 18 yet. I'm gonna try to keep it as PG-13 as I possibly can. But it's a shame with the expectation these women have nowadays. Religion doesn't look well on masturbation in the first place, and I know many people need it to survive and not kill themselves, but dang, this is worse than pornography, honestly. For women, you know, they hold themselves to unrealistic, unhumanized standards, and a lot of them like to argue, well, it's better than being a slut and being out on the streets, you know. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, but not really. Because a lot of women, they can get satisfied in under 3 minutes, and they can reach a climax in under 3 minutes a lot of the time, or sometimes it may take longer. But the point is like this: compare it to food. Like, you can go out to like a nice dinner at a fancy restaurant, or even like a restaurant like that's kind of like commercialized and kind of like an Olive Garden, right? Let's not even go to a high school restaurant. Let's go to like an Olive Garden where you gotta, where they serve bread first, you have an appetizer, and you have like the main course meal, right? The entree. But most people go to McDonald's to get that fast food, right? That quick fix. And of course, the Olive Garden food is better, and home cooked meals are better. Take more time to prep. But the thing is, if it takes a long time to eat your food day in and day out, it becomes tiring. Like, you want to have your meal, be able to go and handle your business. Especially if I'm a big busy guy. I work 7 days a week. I have several professions, and having sex for extensive hours it's very draining. And a lot of these girls nowadays, they expect marathon sex 7 days a week. I repeat, they expect marathon sex 7 days a week. Those kind of things come from like watching adult content, and this is the worst offender, right? I mean, if you're a guy and you got that, it's kind of a good problem to have, don't get me wrong. I mean, but the sad part is that's still a problem. You know what I mean? Because, you know, if it's like once a week, then yeah, it's cool. Like, you know, or maybe even twice. But if you gotta like do it day in and day out, like, it's draining and you want to relax. Sometimes as a guy, you just want to like just lay over, pump and dump, and just go to sleep. It's that simple, you know what I mean? Like, you don't got the energy doing monkey double backflips, performance, like, you know, like I'm not competing for a gold medal every night. I'm not getting paid to have sex, you know? I'm just trying to release the urge so I can like freaking go to sleep and not be freaking miserable. But it gotta be a whole event. And you know why? It's because of this. I guarantee you, women that don't use this do not require that kind of marathon action. Whoever created this was a sick human being. It was probably the devil himself. Fellas, if your woman using the vibrator, one, don't let her use the vibrator. Don't confiscate that joint immediately. If it's a girl you just seen me for a one-night stand and she want to use a vibrator, then like whatever, like it's not your problem. But if it's a girl that you have any kind of long-standing relationship with, even if it's just like maybe a week, like take this joint and toss it. I kept it just for the sake of doing this video. Like, I actually confiscated this at the time of this recording. I confiscated this vibrator back in October. And I just got around doing this video, but I did it for that reason. On top of that, as a man, you have to make your woman earn great sex. You should make yourself so desirable that the woman always have sex with you more than want to have sex with her. I know that for a lot of you guys that may be mind-blowing, a paradigm shift. But trust me, it's very possible. Like, I can't think of any woman I've been with my entire life that didn't want to have sex with me more than I want to have sex with them. All right, and I would think, me being a professional athlete, that my testosterone is pretty good. There's guys out here who can't do 20 pushes or run a mile, and then like they get on Viagra and other kind of pills and drugs and watch, you know, adult content all day and say, I'm good in bed. I could, you know, like this all cap, bro. You gotta make your woman like earn good sex. Like, my woman, I think, gotta cook, clean, bathe me. I actually enjoy getting bathed more than have sex, honestly. I gotta talk about it in probably another video. And then you get that, you know, amazing movie, you know, hour long, 3 hours long, you know, kind of action. Honestly, I hate that because I be trying to go to sleep, and for long time I'm feeling with pain. Like, I can't be doing that day in and day. I gotta train, I gotta work, I gotta do my YouTube, all kind of stuff, and then it's like, God, we gotta do this whole freaking event all the time. No, I wanna do my 3 minutes and be out. Okay, that's just, if we can do it. I'm just saying, like, if it's a Saturday night or something, or we're going on vacation, yes, okay, we can do all that crazy monkey double backflips, you know, standing up, the here, there, everywhere, kind of crazy, you know. I'm not trying to get too graphic with it, you know, but I'm just saying, on an every night, daily basis, like, if you're a man that got time for that, that's crazy. Like, read a book, better yourself, work, invest something. I feel like, I mean, sex is necessary. It's a need. It's a need. Having sex for an hour long is not a need. Like, and honestly, if you have sex for more than 3 minutes as a man, that just means you're enjoying the sex less. The quicker it takes you to have sex, the more you enjoy it as a man. Those are just facts. When you have less control over it. But if you gotta like last longer just to please your woman and stuff like that, that means you have to enjoy it less on purpose. And you should have to sacrifice your pleasure and habits all the time just to please the woman. It's the woman's requirement to please you. Okay, and earn that. Okay, the woman can like have multiple orgasms and just keep going. It's very draining on a man to have lots of orgasms. Yeah, I mean, at least need like a 24-hour break. I mean, you're trying to pump all night long. That's just not always good. And when it comes to sex, honestly, I feel like it's quality, not quantity. The length of time doesn't make it better than like what she actually doing in like a short time span. All right, especially if you're a busy guy. Like, if I gotta like sacrifice time on my schedule just to have sex, it's not always worth it. I can play video games more extensively, enjoy that longer. But if I gotta like have sex and do all that, like, I might as well just be working out or lifting weights to do something where that's gonna benefit my body. But let me tell you, if you're watching this and you got a guy that's lasting longer than 10 or 15 minutes in the bedroom like every night, shut up. Don't complain about that guy. You just need to shut and just listen to him. Listen to him. They don't got time to hear you running your mouth and all that type of stuff. He's doing more of a job than you have to. If God wanted you to orgasm, he'd make it a lot easier to orgasm and be satisfied. But you're a lady. Your orgasm is not necessary to create children. Our orgasm is. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up my video on why vibrators are weapons of mass destruction. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment below, guys. Tell me what you guys think that vibrators are weapons of mass destruction, or why you think that they're probably helpful. But spoiler alert, they're not. Don't forget to cop some merch off my website. The links will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give out more content on a regular basis. It's your boy, Brimezus. I will see you guys next time.